It's 2025, and Netflix just gave the go-ahead to an animated movie where K-pop idols battled demons. Yes, actual demons. Horns, claws, portals to hell. And yes, actual K-pop. Dance routines, perfect eyeliner, and fan bases in the tens of millions. The film is called K-pop Demon Hunters. And if that sounds like something written by ChatGPT on Red Bull, well, you're not far off. The pitch? A fantasy action comedy that follows a team of glamorous K-pop idols who double as supernatural warriors when they're not melting faces on stage. Think Blackpink meets Buffy. Or Demon Slayer meets Dance Practice. Or more realistically, Netflix's latest swing at merging cultural gold mines for algorithmic synergy. It's high energy, it's high concept, and it's coming from Sony Pictures Animation, the same studio behind Into the Spider-Verse. What could possibly go wrong? Flashback to 2021. The K-pop industry is bigger than ever. BTS is selling out stadiums, Blackpink is dominating global charts, and somewhere inside a Hollywood boardroom, a question is asked that will change history. What if we turn this into Demon Slayers? Enter Sony Pictures Animation. Fresh off the critical high of Into the Spider-Verse, they're looking for their next big swing. But not just any animated movie, something loud, flashy, streamable, something that could trend in Seoul and San Francisco. The idea? An animated feature about a group of K-pop idols who moonlight as demon hunters in secret. The concept is instantly buzzy, it checks every box. Global appeal, genre mashup, female empowerment, musical choreography, anime aesthetics, and enough lore to launch a dozen sequels. Sony taps Maggie Kang, co-director of the Lego Ninjago movie, and Chris Appelhans of Wish Dragon to helm the project. It's a tag team of East meets West storytelling.
We wanted to create this, these girls are in peril, they're fighting these gross kind of demons, but we wanted it to look very beautiful and editorial and photogenic.
The concept art, glowing swords, hell portals, and perfect hair flips mid-air. Suddenly, K-pop Demon Hunters isn't just a meme idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your new national anthem.
It's a movie, a real one, with a release date. So, what exactly is K-pop Demon Hunters? At first glance, it sounds like a Twitter joke, like something dreamed up during a late-night anime binge. But no, this is a real movie, and the plot is just as wild as the title suggests. Set in a vibrant, neon-soaked version of Seoul, the story follows a world-famous girl group at the height of their career. Sold-out world tours, Billboard chart domination, the usual. Except by night, they hunt demons. Literal demons from another dimension. Each member of the group has a weapon, enchanted mic stands, bass guitars that double as hammers, glowing drumsticks that summon protective spirit. Think Kill La Kill meets Blackpink, the movie, with a dash of Demon Slayer choreography. They battle these monsters to protect humanity and their secret identities. No one can know their fame is just a cover for their much darker mission, to prevent an ancient evil from returning to Earth. And in between the action scenes, bangers. Full-on original K-pop track, choreographed fight sequences, and animated music videos that are designed to go viral outside the movie. Because in 2025, synergy is everything. But here's the twist, the group is fractured. One member is hiding something, another is too caught up in the spotlight. Fame is beginning to corrupt their purpose. And as the demonic threat grows stronger, so does the temptation to abandon the fight altogether. It's part magical girl drama, part superhero satire. And fully aware of how absurd and brilliant this premise really is. K-pop plus fantasy equals algorithm gold. Let's be honest, this thing was built for the algorithm. You don't have to be a marketing genius to see the play here. K-pop is one of the most powerful entertainment exports on the planet. Fantasy? It's been dominating streaming charts for years. This combo is irresistible to Netflix's audience. It's almost guaranteed to be a hit. From a data standpoint, it's genius.
I have been obsessed with the newest film, K-pop Demon Hunters, since it came out.
K-pop fans are already highly online, reactive, loyal, and organized. Add flashy visuals, demons, and choreographed fight scenes, and suddenly you've got a content bomb designed to detonate on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube Shorts, you name it. The animation is loud, the color palette is sugar rush neon. Every demon looks like it was designed to be someone's Discord profile picture. And the music, custom scored to echo actual K-pop chart trends. You're not just watching a movie. You're being pitched a soundtrack, a merch line, maybe even a mobile rhythm game. And that's no accident. Studios have figured out that cross-genre, cross-audience hybrids are the safest bet in an overcrowded content economy.
In fact, it almost seems like they're nice demons.
Demons are never nice.
You want to capture anime fans, K-pop stans, animation lovers, and action junkies? Combine all four, then add subtitles, glow effects, and a demon dog with a backstory. K-pop Demon Hunters isn't just storytelling, it's content architecture. Built to trend, built to sell, built to spread. But will it work?
In the title, it's not just K-pop, it's K-pop demon hunting. So like having that thing to like, you can see lots of amazing music videos, but
of course, when something's engineered to go viral, it can just as easily implode. K-pop Demon Hunters is walking a very thin line, one between creative innovation and corporate overreach. Because while it's easy to say, let's fuse K-pop and fantasy, it's much harder to do it without flattening both into shallow stereotypes. Start with the K-pop angle. These aren't real idols, they're animated versions, voiced by English-speaking actors built in a Western animation studio. So already the authenticity meter is dipping. For hardcore K-pop fans, authenticity is everything. Mispronounce a name, miss the cultural cues, or worse, reduce idols to cute stereotypes, and you've got a fandom uprising on your hands. Then there's the fantasy. Demon slaying is familiar ground for anime and animation. From Demon Slayer to Castlevania, audiences have seen this formula before and done well. If K-pop Demon Hunters can't bring something fresh, it risks looking like a soulless mashup of better shows. That's the gamble here. By targeting everyone, you risk satisfying no one. Critics might call it a gimmick, purists might call it cringe. And if the animation doesn't hit, or if the script leans too hard into TikTok speak, it could get memed into oblivion. Not for its style, but for how forced it feels. But, and this is important, K-pop Demon Hunters also has something going for it that no Marvel knockoff or anime clone can replicate. It's weird. And in a world of polished, predictable reboots, that might be its best shot at standing out. Here's the thing about K-pop Demon Hunters. It knows it's ridiculous. And it leans into that. This isn't a movie trying to hide its weirdness under layers of exposition. It's not pretending to be high art or prestige animation. It's not aiming for an Oscar. It's aiming for eyeballs, for GIFs, TikToks, reaction threads, and fan edits. It's engineered for fandom, not film school. You've got pop idols wielding glowing weapons in mid-air choreography battles. Demons that look like they wandered out of a Lisa Frank nightmare. Outfits that change mid-fight to match the key change in the background score. At one point, someone summons a sonic boom with a high note. This isn't just a mashup of genres. It's a genre remix dropped like a dance track. And that self-awareness, that might be the smartest thing about it, because in the 2025 content economy, weird is currency. Weird cuts through the algorithm. Weird gets clipped, remixed, and shipped across platforms faster than any traditional trailer could. Look at what happened with Skull Island's anime crossover.
Skull Island.
or Has-Been Hotel, or even Barbie, a movie that only worked because it didn't try to be anything other than itself. When weird hits sincerity, it becomes viral, not in a manufactured way, in a way people want to root for. K-Pop Demon Hunters is walking right into that lane, not just as a movie, but as a moment, a vibe, a fandom event waiting to happen. Of course, that doesn't guarantee success, but it gives the film something most corporate content lacks: a pulse. K-Pop Demon Hunters is more than an animated fantasy flick. It's a strategic play in the global fandom economy, a fusion of East meets West, pop and pulp, spectacle and sincerity. And Netflix knows exactly what it's doing. This is a company that shelled out $686 million for the Roald Dahl catalog, rebooted Avatar: The Last Airbender, and launched an entire anime division. Not because they're chasing awards, but because they're chasing watch time. They want loyalty. They want rewatchers. They want fandom.
Anywhere fun?
And what better way to do that than with a film that brings together K-pop stans, anime fans, musical theater kids, action nerds, and fantasy diehards, all under one ridiculously sparkly roof. K-Pop Demon Hunters isn't built to dominate box offices. It's built to dominate feeds. It's designed to go viral on TikTok, to spark cosplay trends on Instagram, to light up reaction videos on YouTube and light sticks at conventions. It's part IP, part meme engine, and part merchandising test lab. If it works, it's not just a movie, it's a franchise. Think original soundtrack blowing up on Spotify, dance challenges, webtoons, maybe even a spin-off mobile game or animated miniseries. Because when you blend genre chaos with pop culture heat, you don't just get a film, you get a launch pad. And for Netflix, this could be the start of a new model. Global first content that doesn't apologize for being weird, that doesn't try to sand off the edges to appeal to everyone, that picks a niche and makes it scream. So where does this leave us? A movie where demon-slaying pop stars shout in slow motion, soundtrack albums go platinum before the film even drops, and fan cameras are as important as critical reviews? That's not just content, that's infrastructure. K-Pop Demon Hunters doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's part of a trend, a growing wave of genre-bending, culture-colliding projects that blur the line between storytelling and spectacle. It's Scott Pilgrim by way of BTS. Buffy the Vampire Slayer meets Blackpink, the movie. It's weird, it's loud, and for Netflix, it's strategic. Because in 2025, success isn't about the safest story. It's about the stickiest one. The one that lives on beyond the credit. The one that turns into GIFs, remixes, reaction threads, and Halloween costumes. The one that gives its audience something to do, not just something to watch. And that's the quiet genius of this film. It knows exactly what it is. It doesn't try to please everyone. It doesn't pull back. It doubles down on its identity. Sugar rush pacing, neon-soaked battles, genre references flying at beats per minute. It's a love letter to the fan economy, written in eyeliner and glitter blood. Whether K-Pop Demon Hunters ends up as a breakout hit or a cult oddity, one thing's clear: we're gonna see more projects like this. More K-pop meets kaiju, more anime meets electropop, more hybrids that sound ridiculous on paper and absolutely explode online. Because in the era of endless content, weird wins, niche wins, scroll-stopping, side-eye-inducing, what the hell is this wins. And if Kraven the Hunter taught us that flops can become cult hits, and the Twitch showed us that even childhood stories can get a dark remake, K-Pop Demon Hunters is the natural next step. It's not just about stories anymore, it's about signal. And in 2025, nothing signals louder than a sword-wielding girl group saving the world in perfect choreography.